You there, fetch me a glass of water, will you?
I ain't a server. Do you know who I am? I am Niccolo Machiavelli, the author of Prince, the political philosopher, and of course, the architecture of modern statecraft.
Whatever. Good for you, I'm happy for achievements, but water now.
You lowly, insufferable
Do you have any idea who you're talking to? I've taken upon myself, as the host of the event, to choose the caterer for all of you. No need for a pathetic menu. All my choices are bound to be correct.
I haven't seen a server in over 50 years.
Right, that is. Back in my day, the servers actually served. Now they're standing about looking decorative. I once tipped a server 12 cents and he wept with gratitude because he earned it.
Well, the solution is obvious. Well, punish the idle. The server who fears unemployment is the server who brings us water promptly. This is not philosophy, guys, gentlemen. This is logistics.
Apollo told me something very similar once. I told him he was wrong, and he turned me into a woman for 6 years. But I still stand by my answer.
Hey, what does that sound?
What's up?
There's an impostor among us.
Alright. Nobody panic. Could be health issues, could be a weak constitution, could be a man who couldn't simply handle a decent Bordeaux. The point is, we sit down, we have dinner, we talk it over like civilized people. And of course, it's all me.
Now, I know a good wine when I see it. And I'll say this, I believe they tell you. A healthy young man doesn't just drop dead with trolley, unless he's a slacker. The slacking starts small. First, they're late to work, then they're late to meals, and the next thing you know, they're horizontal on a dining floor, and nobody knows their name. Back in my day, we at least knew the names of people, the bad murals, coming for
Good evening. I'm sorry about the window. I can pay for that. Probably. I only require some food and maybe a quiet corner to sit in, and yep, I'll be entirely out of everyone's way. You know, I am simply a traveler with a face under the mask, like everyone.
Oh, it's alright, it's quite alright. Sit down, join us.
Mamma mia! How extraordinarily convenient. Now, gentlemen, let's think about this. A masked stranger arrives the moment a strange young man collapses. Now, I put it on the table with that.
Monster!
Monster? Where? Which direction? Oh, what a kind-hearted young man. Thank you.
Case closed! Right there! That is your murderer! Look at the side of it!
Wise words.
I have been blind since Sophocles was in short trousers, and even I can see that you are reaching, Tom.
You!
Hey, old sport. Oh, and who is this magnificent fellow?
Don't you old sport him! I know what you're doing, Gatsby. I know exactly what you are doing. And I know this about you and Daisy and this whole act of yours.
I heard there was a gathering on this train. Is Daisy here?
She is my wife, Gatsby.
She's a remarkable woman, Tom. You're certainly very lucky. Anyway, what's everyone else having? Is this for you? Wonderful. My party's had a Sauvignon that would make you cry.
Nobody cares about your bodies.
Back in my day, we had real parties with real music, with real bread, which incidentally has not arrived.
Well, I think this is lovely.
Apollo has whispered to me that this evening will not end well for a person who's feeling particularly smug.
Gentlemen, and prophet, and of course, the monster. Let's be systematic. The unknown drank from a glass in the trolley that was not his. Somebody put that glass here. So the question is not the who, but rather the why. Why would anybody gain from eliminating a nobody who's, of course, the name nobody knows?
The monster. It's obviously the monster.
Of course.
It broke in immediately after.
I only broke in because Dr. Frankenstein had the entire village chasing me with torches. Well, besides, I've only been on the train for 4 minutes. I don't even know where the bloody kitchen is.
Classic thing to say if you did know where the kitchen was. And driven, you say. I wonder why.
Well,
I believe you.
I didn't poison anyone.
Back in my day, we didn't have poison on trees. We had dignity and a full breast service. Speaking of which,
I have not used my eyes since roughly 495 BC. And yet, I heard something before the unknown fell. A chair! Someone stood. Someone moved. Quickly. Toward that trolley.
Well, yes. As I was already standing.
Were you?
I never said. It's a impostor thing.
The chair I heard was at your direction.
Well, it wasn't me. I only just arrived, as you saw.
Conveniently!
Tom, what's for everything I do is convenient. It's just my...
She's my wife!
my niece haven't worked since 1987, so it wasn't me. And the monster was outside, and the problem was mine, which leaves...
This is preposterous. I am a philosopher. I deal in ideas, not murder or poison, for that matter.
What's in your notebook?
Nothing.
You've been writing in it since we got on this train.
I am a writer. Writer's right. This is not.
Let's see. Step 1. Determine who can be manipulated. Too volatile. Tom, too volatile. Grandfather, too slow. Prophet, blind, useless for witness. Monster, useful scapegoat. The unknown, test subject? Test subject for what, you ask? Simple. If the wine on the trolley is poisoned, and the first fool to drink it falls, I shall observe the effects, determine the correct dosage, and proceed with the real target at dinner, namely Tom Buchanan, whose death would...
My dad?
In my defense, my good sir.
There's no good defense that starts with "in my defense."
Well, yes, I did. And I would have gotten away from it if it was not for that sworded by this blind old man and this bootlegger with excellent reflexes and my own commitment to documentation, which I stand by. A prince always records.
You tried to kill me!
Well, I try to improve the situation. You Boris, you're loud, you mistake wealth for intelligence. And you snap your fingers. I mean, like a retriever. If you read my book in chapter 17 of The Prince, I outline specifically why men like you should be never allowed to.
I snapped my fingers at you because I wanted water!
And you got none because you were rude. Do you know how fair and consequences work now?
Back in my day, if you had a grievance with the man, you told him, or bread, which still has not arrived. I'd like to note for the record that this entire situation could have been avoided with adequate sending.
I'd like to say, and I mean this sincerely, that this is the first time that I've been in a room where someone else is guilty and everyone knew immediately. This is great. I want to be in this room forever.
Apollo told me the guilty man would reveal himself through arrogance. I assumed it was a metaphor. It was, in fact, not a metaphor.
Niccolo, it's sport. And I say this as someone who has done plenty of things that I regret. You wrote it down.
A prince must document.
You wrote a man was a test subject. You wrote his name was Tom. You wrote what note in the notebook what you were gonna do. In a notebook that you brought to a dinner party.
In retrospect, perhaps this was
A mistake.
a mistake. Yes.
The bread. Someone bring this man some bread. And while you're at it, bring some for the rest of us. We've been waiting for this entire... Back in my day.
So, what happens now with him?
He tried to poison me.
Well, those was very conservative. You likely would have survived.
Likely?
60, 70%? Maybe perhaps 67. The condition is very imprecise. Thereby was an unknown vintage.
Apollo just spoke to me. He will face justice eventually.
I would just like to say that I didn't do it for once. Yeah, it's very important for me to say that. Yep.
To the monster who didn't do
To the monster, my good sir.
Thank you, young man. To notebooks, may we all be so thoroughly undone by our own documentation.
And as always, ain't no party like a Tom Buchanan party.
Someone make this.
it. Cut! I said we were cutting.